Where am I standing? You get lead if you saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Which college you want?
You snaked me last time with the Kane Baker one, remember?
Did I?
You was like, I thought he won the first fight. Do you remember?
I might have done.
Yeah, you did.
There's one thing with me, I'll always be honest.
I know. So I have
You know what? A snake is dishonest, but which colour do you want?
I'm red.
Gotta get in. And I'm not cutting that bit out either.
Cut that bit out.
No, I'm leaving it.
Snaking me again.
No. There's no snake. Snakes are dishonest. Even though it is the year of the snake. We start off on that foot. Listen, welcome back. Good to see you. Good to finally get this fight on, which seems like forever.
Yeah. Finally here.
We're here.
It's mad, isn't it? 2 days away. It doesn't feel like it's actually happening in
Really?
2 days. Yeah, it's weird. Because it's been spoken about now for over a year. Like
Over a year?
Yeah, over a year. It's mad. But I'm glad that we're finally here.
Go back to that fight then. When you look back on reflection, because you've had a whole year to do so, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel good. I mean...
The first fight?
Yeah. With who?
First fight. When they tried to get obviously this fight
yeah.
on. When it should have happened.
Yeah. I think that, he's in a better position now because he's done the 10 rounds now a couple of times. So for him, it is a lot better because he's boxed Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, he's boxed Jeff.
So activity-wise?
He's boxed Gwyn. So he's had that in the bank, you know what I mean? If I boxed him when he had just 3 fights and jumped with me, it would have been, I would have completely destroyed him. It wouldn't even been a fight, I'm telling you. But yeah, now he's had that experience and we've actually seen that he's not the level that he thinks he is as well. So I believe now it's been proven that he can be beaten as well. So it kind of levels it out, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So you're saying that's more like a bonus for you then? And you've had more time to study him too.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So it's a fight I'm looking forward to, a fight I'm very confident in winning.
Did Gavin Gwyn really phone you? Or
that was Gavin.
You should have put him on loudspeaker.
I know.
To shout it from the back, but I thought, no, don't do this. It's a press conference, it's public. I was going to say, put him on loudspeaker.
Gavin rang me. He was asking me, like, what's going on? And I was like, bro, I'll speak to you later and I'll deal with this now.
That fight then, you talk about, you reckon that he's gone life and death with, do you say Jeff Ofori?
Yeah.
That fight that he had, you reckon that he's been gifted wins? But like he said, it doesn't matter because I'm box rec.
He's won.
Got the win.
It's facts.
So how do you feel about that? Because he seemed to like go over his head. It's like, yeah, fair enough, you can say what you want, but I got the W at the end of the day.
Yeah, he got gifted the decision. Yeah, exactly. But everyone knows, though. That's the thing. It's not just about what he thinks in his head and his team telling him that he's won. Everyone knows that he lost. You know what I mean? So it's that's what's.
But I'm going to put the shoes on the other foot because I like to do that. What if it was you and you was in his position and maybe the judges were favourable to you and you were sat up there at a press conference? What would you say? Oh yeah, I lost. Would you say that? Would you say that?
Nah, you probably wouldn't say you lost, but
deep it, would you say that?
But genuinely though, I would say like it was a close fight. This guy's making out like he just won the fight so convincingly. I believe he won like 1 or 2 rounds. It wasn't even close. What did you think?
You know what? I've got to try and cast. I was while you were saying it, I was trying to cast my memory back to how the actual fight went. With the Gwyn one, I would say I did think that Gavin won.
Yeah.
I did think that.
Yeah, but it wasn't even close though, was it? But
see, to go into the details, I'd have to watch it again.
Yeah.
But at the time, I thought, but I get it. Look, sometimes it happens like that.
It happens.
And sometimes you could be at the end of a favourable decision. Do you know what I mean? Because I thought I was going to see you and Kane Baker fighting for the next 7 years.
Yeah, it's mad. It's great.
It's like, it came back again. It's like Groundhog Day, you're waking up, you're fighting him again. In the gym, you're fighting him again. But we are here. So what do you hope? Like you said, he's had activity, which fair enough gives you more film study, but you haven't had that. So when you look at your arsenal, how are you going to prepare, without giving too much away, how are you going to prepare to win? Because like you said, you've got to win. You've come out here with a free Gavin Gwyn t-shirt on. You've given it all this mouth.
Yeah, I've got to win,
Do you feel that pressure on you?
I do feel pressure every fight. You have to perform, you have to win. But for me, honestly, genuinely, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, there's a lot of pressure on me. Like, this guy's meant to win. These guys all think he's going to win. Like, no one thinks I'm going to win. Look at the
really?
books.
I don't do bookies.
I don't understand that either, but I know he's a heavy favourite and people just believe that this is a walk in the park for him. They think it's a step back, an easy touch. and they're gonna go and fight Gwyn later on down the line. But I know that that's not the case. Trust me, it's not the case. You'll see on Friday night.
How does that make you feel then? Because listen, every boxer, and quite rightly so, has an ego. You know, it's you on your own in the ring that's got to prove something every time you fight. We've got the pressures of social media. We've got the highlight reels. Say if you get sparkled,
Yeah.
get it. There's so much pressure. So when you're going in there as the underdog, how does that genuinely make you feel? Because I can't really see it underdog. I see it as pretty even. But how does that make you feel? And you're going out of camera shot.
Sorry.
You got to get in. Sorry.
Nah, genuinely, it
Do you
motivates.
smell or something?
No.
Okay.
It motivates me more. It just makes me think, look, I need to shut everyone up and just show them, like,
Okay.
this is my chance to really show people who I am. You know what I
Yep.
mean? People don't really know who I am. They've seen me against Kane Baker. That's
10
completely
times.
yeah. But that's a completely different style, and you're gonna see me. You're gonna see a different side of me.
How are you going to download him to make sure we do see a different side of you? Because I get it, it's on the night, isn't it, Jordan?
Yeah.
We can all like say we're going to do this, say
Yeah,
we're going
of
to do
course,
that.
of course.
But on the night when you get in there and it's just the two of you, how do you think your styles go together? Do you think they gel? Do you think it's total opposites? Talk to me about the styles.
You never know how it's gonna go on the night. We have an idea of how he fights, don't we? He's defensive and he fights like
On the back foot, you can move up,
We
yeah.
have an idea of how he fights, but he might do the complete opposite. He might think this guy's got one knockout. Let's go out there and try and blast him out. So let's see how he fights. But I do think any fight I'm in, it's always entertaining. You've seen that every time I fight, it will always be entertaining. So it doesn't matter how he boxes. If he's on the back foot, if he's coming, whichever way, it's gonna be a good fight. I know that for sure.
Listen, I'm just happy you're actually fighting. I'm happy that you're fighting somebody else other than Kane Baker. And it just seems
I
like...
can't lie. It's a relief that I'm fighting someone else.
And no disrespect
Yeah,
to Kane
yeah.
Baker, but it's like,
It's just-
time to move on.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
How many times are you going to
Keep on fighting the same guy.
going?
Yeah.
It's just like you were stuck
It's
in the
long.
mud.
Yeah, it's long. Yeah, same fight over and over again. I'm glad that's a different opponent.
Listen, I'm looking forward to it. I will be watching.
Mm.
Like I said, I see it as, I can't call it. I'm
Mm.
not going to call it. I'm just going to wait and see what happens on the night. And all the best.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Jordan Flynn, everyone tune in Friday night. Altrincham, that's the way you pronounce it.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it myself. I can't lie. I just say near Manchester.
Yeah. No deja vu. He's actually moving forward, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Let's go. Appreciate it.
No, all the time, man. All the time.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.